Hey guys, welcome to Gaming Masters. This is Matt here, and today I'm here with my team for the game day 2 of the UCL Fantasy Football. So today we'll be looking at our team, we'll be looking at the fixtures that my players has got, we'll be looking at the transfers that I made, and we'll be looking at the expectations for our players. So before we start, I would like to tell you that I scored 62 points in the match day one, which I consider decent, but this game week I'll be trying to better that point tally, and I'll hope to reach somewhere near, the 80 plus point region. Let's hope it happens. So let's get going into the team. So I would like to tell you first. I would like to start by telling substitution, the transfer I made in, which is I bought in Kai Havertz for Lucas Ocampos. Sevilla is actually underperforming in the La Liga right now. In the first game also they had drawn against Chelsea. Yes, they have got easier oppositions now. They are playing against Sevilla is playing against Rennes this game week, but still I felt like Kai Havertz is a more attacking player, more attacking option, and I feel like he promises more points for us. That's why I bought in Kai Havertz instead of Lucas Ocampos. So let's start with the strikers now. Uh, in the striking, we have the lethal duo of Erling Haaland and Robert Lewandowski. Let's check out Erling Haaland's fixture. So he's got Zenit St. Petersburg. We know in the first game week, even though Lazio defeated Dortmund 3-1, he managed to score a goal. And against Zenit, I expect more from him because Dortmund would be trying to come back stronger, and uh, Haaland will be leading them from the front. So I expect actually a goal or two goals maybe, or even a hat trick wouldn't surprise me because this is Erling Brutal Haaland. Next one up, Robert Lewandowski. I have captained him because he plays on the 27th of October, which is on the match day one of the game day two. So I've captained him already, and he's got Lokomotiv Moscow. So I expect goals from him. I expect a few goals from him. Last game week was a dull game week for him. Even though Bayern won 4-0 against Atletico, he had blanked. He couldn't get a goal involvement, but that's fine. It's Robert Lewandowski. We know he always comes back. And this week they got Lokomotiv Moscow, and I'm expecting a few goals from him. The next one up in the midfield is Danny Olmo. So Danny Olmo is a decent player. He comes at 6 million. In the game day one, actually, he hadn't got much points. He got points for the clean sheet and the bold recoveries. But this game week, I'll be expecting a bit more from him, hopefully. But they got Manchester United. Manchester United looks like they are back in form. But Leipzig is a good team too, and Daniel Olmo is a good player. So let's hope he performs well. The next one up is Kai Havertz. So I told him that I just bought him instead of Lucas Ocampos, and the reason is that they've got easy fixtures coming up. I can't say that Rennes is an easy fixture. Rennes is actually a tricky fixture, but today, at least today, they got Krasnodar. It's going to be easy. I hope that Kai Havertz performs. He can bring assists. He can bring goals. He is just an amazing player. So that's why Kai Havertz in my team is in my team, and I hope he performs well. So we got Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati is up against Juventus, but I don't think Ansu Fati has that problem. Even though he's just 17 years old, he's a very mature player. He scores well. He is very cool in front of the box. We saw that he scored in the El Clasico a few days back. So I think that keeping Ansu Fati in the team is not a problem because he managed to score goals. The next one in the midfield is Mario Pasalic. Actually, in the game week one, he gave us a slight disappointment because he already came on as a substitute and he couldn't play for long. But this game week, I expect him to start. I hope he starts. He's up against Ajax, a very strong opposition, a very tricky opposition. So, but I hope that Pasalic can deliver. Let's see. So when we come to the defense, let's start with Ben Chilwell. So Ben Chilwell had 6 points last game week. They had a clean sheet against Sevilla, and this game week they are up against a comparatively weaker opposition, and I expect a clean sheet from him. And at the same time, I expect attacking returns from him because we know that he's a player who goes forward, who contributes to the attack. So I hope that he brings in points in the form of attack also. So the next one in our defense is Achraf Hakimi. So Achraf Hakimi had missed out the first game because of COVID positive result. And this time around, the team news is that he's back. He's ready to play for Inter Milan against Shakhtar. So Hakimi is coming back, and we know what an attacking player he is. Even though he's a defender, he somewhat plays like a winger. He goes forward, he puts in crosses, he tries to take shots if there are opportunities. So Achraf Hakimi is in my team because of that reason, and he'll be playing this game week hopefully because he is tested negative for COVID. And now we have Ranan Lodi. Ranan Lodi is a great player. He comes at just 5 million last game week. Even though Bayern thrashed Atletico 4-0, he managed to get 2 points. I'm not saying that 2 points is a great deal, but even though there was a -3, total of -3 to his name, he still managed to get 2 points because he made 10 ball recoveries and got 3 points out of it. So this game week, I expect more from him, more points from him. Yes, they are against Salzburg. Salzburg is always a tricky opponent. They're good with the ball and they know how to attack, but still, I trust in Renan Lodi. Now we have Benjamin Pavard. At the moment, Bayern Munich looks unstoppable, and any player from their team would be an asset to us, I believe. And Benjamin Pavard is a starter. He had 7 points last game week, and this game week they are up against Lokomotiv Moscow. I expect a clean sheet from this game as well, and maybe just maybe he could get some attacking returns in the form of assists. So I am somewhat confident that Benjamin Pavard would bring his returns. So that's it. Now let's check our goalkeeper. Our goalkeeper for this match day is Samir Handanovic. I put him here because he plays on the first match day of this game week, and Samir Handanovic is against Shakhtar Donetsk. Yes, it's a tricky opponent. Shakhtar is always a tricky opponent, but I hope that he can keep a clean sheet. I hope that he can bring in points for us in the means of saves. So let's hope for the best from him. Now let's look at bench. In our bench, we have Wojciechny, Emmanuel Bonaventure, Wilma Barrios, and Jules Koundé. So Wojciechny has got a match against FC Barcelona. So I don't know, it's very tricky. It might be hard to keep a clean sheet. So I just hope that I wouldn't have to play him. I hope that Samir Handanovic manages to keep a clean sheet and brings us points. But you know, Washington is a great keeper. Anyway, he's going to put on a good performance against FC Barcelona. Let's see. Let's hope that Samir Handanovic performs well. I don't want to take any risks here. Samir Handanovic against Shakhtar. I hope he keeps a clean sheet. Now we have Emmanuel Bonaventure on the bench. As we can see, he had scored a goal last game week against St. Petersburg away from home. And this game week they invite Lazio to their home. And actually, to be honest, I don't expect too much from him, but he's that kind of player who can, squeeze in a goal and all. So I hope that he can do it again, but maybe not against Lazio. I hope in the coming game days he can score 2 or 3 goals by the end of the group stage. Hopefully, let's see. And then we got Wilma Barrios. Wilma Barrios is up against Borussia Dortmund. In the first game week, he was in the Sens side who lost against Club Brugge. One thing about Wilma Barrios is that he always manages to get points in the form of balls recovered. So that's one of his strong areas. He always manages to get points in the form of balls recovered. So let's see. And here we have Jules Koundé. He's still isn't fit, but I haven't transferred him out because he's just at 4 million, and we can wait. We let's hope that he comes back, because now if I am going to transfer out Jules Koundé, I will have to restructure my whole team. So I thought it's better to keep him in my team and hope that he gets well soon. Without him also, we got a decent team, so let's wait and see. So, guys, that's my team for the game week 2. So, if you have any suggestions, do mention them in the comment box. Uh, I wish all the best to all the managers who are watching this. Go ahead and have a great week. Make your substitutions or transfers before the deadline today. And till we meet the next time, this is Matt signing off.